Okay, this is Weather Outlook, and this is your update for Saturday, September 13th. It's fairly quiet out there till the middle of next week, but the temperatures will moderate a little bit. Now, this is the afternoon. This is roughly around 3 o'clock or so when I'm doing this. And you can see some 80s, above 80 in the eastern corridor, above 80 out by Pittsburgh, out that way, and in between temperatures mid to upper 70s. So it has moderated a little bit. Precipitation this afternoon out there, it looks like there's a little bit coming off the lakes up here. And the latest readings off the lake have shocked me. The temperature readings, they're actually below normal. They were above, and now they're below. So that might change my thought process, unless we get some really cold air in. But yeah, they're actually below normal up there this year. As you get to around 5 o'clock, you can see this has sagged down a little bit, and there's a couple of pop-ups around here that could give a shower, maybe even a rumble of thunder if you're lucky, but it's not much. Mostly it's in up in the by Hunter Mountain or up above New York here in the southeastern part of New York. But you can see it kind of slips through without doing much damage. As we get to Sunday morning, you can see basically the northern part of PA is in the 50s, the southern part of PA, Jersey, and Delaware are in the lower 60s. On Sunday afternoon, temperatures climb up a couple more degrees. They get into the mid 80s in Philadelphia. They get into the lower 80s again out by Pittsburgh. We got some 80s popping up now in York, Lancaster, Allentown, Reading, heading up towards Sunbury, heading up that way. And in Jersey, it basically follows the I-95 corridor on up towards Newark, where the temperatures are in the 80s. It's 85 down by Wilmington, Newark, down that way. And Sunday afternoon, there could be a sprinkler shower in northeastern PA and northern New Jersey, but there's not much action going on. You can see a couple showers around here, but we just moved this ahead a little bit. You can see it's very scattered, very little, just a couple sprinkles. And as we get into Monday afternoon, you can see the temperatures in the eastern part of Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Jersey. They're down a few degrees. That's because cloud cover's coming in. We have some rotation around a storm that's developing, and it's coming. The winds are coming out of the northeast, so it's bringing in clouds and some cooler air and even some sprinkles. It doesn't quite reach out towards Pittsburgh, but temperatures are still right around 80. What I mean by that rotation, if you watch here as we go through the day, you can see precipitation, what little bit there is of it, rotating in from the northeast into Pennsylvania. You can see it moving or like that. So that leaves some sprinkles and some clouds out there, and that's kind of what keeps your temperatures down. Now, this is what's rotating around and bringing the winds off the east and northeast. This low pressure system starting to form here. Just how strong it gets, I don't think it turns into a hurricane, but it will have some rain attached to it. And this is Tuesday morning as it's coming up, and it's heading up into, I guess, the Chesapeake Bay area, heading up here towards Maryland and Delaware. There it is right there around 1 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday night into Wednesday. There's the winds with this thing as it rotates around. Let's see if we can bring this up. Hang on. You can see it's not and nothing big, but there could be some gusts, and there will be. There's the strongest winds right there. This is basically the afternoon on Tuesday right now, and that's kind of what is going to be some 20, 30 mile an hour wind gust with it. That would be the thing to keep an eye out for. And then and moisture, which is a few inches of rain out of this for some areas. So basically, who gets hit with this is the Jersey Shore, Delaware, and right along the coast here. And I'll show you as this thing comes further north, it kind of dies out because it goes over land. The waters are cool off of the Jersey Shore, so it doesn't have anything to work with. Excuse me, and then it kind of moves away. Now, this is precipitation from this, and as you can see, down south below Delaware, it's in 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. Southern Delaware, an inch to maybe two. Southern New Jersey an inch, inch and a quarter. Everybody else is in the lighter amounts. But then as we spread this out and we continue to go into the next weekend, there'll be another system, and that could bring some much needed rain again. And this takes you to between now and the 24th of September, and you can see some of these numbers begin to rise up into Pennsylvania, Jersey, and more into Delaware. So we might get some precipitation out of this over the next 10 days. All right, everybody take care and be safe.